The Queen's first ever visit to Cyprus, and before it had even begun, an event mired in controversy. Met by the mayor of Nicosia, she was to be presented with the freedom of the city and the ceremonial key that went with it, a decision that had split the local council and outraged many Greek Cypriots who still harbour bitter memories of British rule.
We are a small, peace-loving island.
Even as the speeches were being made, demonstrators could be heard outside, around 100, protesting that the Queen should have pardoned 9 members of the Aoka independence movement hanged by the British in the 1950s. The 9 now lie in martyrs' graves. One man has gone on hunger strike and surrounded himself with mock gallows to show his disapproval of the royal visit.
Buckingham Palace emphasised that the Queen can only act on the advice of her ministers, and that therefore back in the 1950s, just as today, she is personally above the sort of political decision that has so upset these demonstrators.
The Queen left, smiling broadly, but the incident of almost 40 years ago continued to overshadow the day. The protesters, joined now by school children, followed her as she visited British troops serving with the United Nations. And as she listened to them, news came through that Cyprus's second city, Limassol, had voted not to give her the freedom of that city. James Mates, ITN.